Today, I want to talk about the 55 plus communities in the Tampa Bay area and which ones are the biggest, the best, the ones that stand out the most. Because I think about you as a buyer. You as a buyer living out of state and you're wanting to move to Tampa, you're wanting to retire here in the Tampa Bay area, and it can be pretty daunting to find out which 55 plus community fits you best or where to start looking because there are hundreds of them in the Tampa Bay area. So today we're going to narrow down some of the ones that stand out. For starters, you have probably heard of the villages in Ocala. We're not going to talk about the villages today because we're just going to focus in on the Tampa Bay area. I'll probably make a separate video about that one alone. It is definitely the biggest one in Florida, so that deserves its own video. But yes, there's the villages and there's the surrounding area, which is a great place to consider when moving to Florida. I want to start a little bit south of there in the Land O'Lakes area. So today we're going to start with the community of Angeline. Angeline is being built as we speak. There are homes for sale and there are homes that have been finished constructing. It is a 6,200 acre community that boasts its own private farm along with miles and miles and miles of trails for running, jogging, biking, everything, you name it. The community is even going to have its own lagoon oasis at some point. So it is something to keep an eye on. It's being built by Lennar. And part of Angeline is an exclusive 55 plus community with its own amenities. So you can still enjoy the farm, the community center, all the trails, all of that, while still being, kind of separate and have your own amenities and your own association. So what's nice about Angeline and specifically the 55 plus area? Well, to start with, there are two types of homes in there. There's the villas and the single family homes. Now the villas are going to be all inclusive with the fee. So everything's going to be taken care of. Whereas the single family homes, you'll still have to take care of the exterior and the roof, but you won't have to worry about the grounds. But it still might be worth it because these are some pretty nice homes. The villas are going to start in the 270 range for a 2-2. That's about 1,400 square feet. And then they're going to go up to the 300s for a 2-2. That's about 1,700 square feet. There are 3 plans to choose from. They're all pretty similar. Now, in the single family homes, you've got a lot more options. There's 8 plans to choose from. Single family homes are going to start at $350K for a 2-2. That's 1,700 square feet. And they're going to go all the way up to, for the biggest one, $450K, which is a 2 and then 2.5 bath. That's 2,200 square feet. They do have, and I thought this one stood out to me a lot, is a one for sale right now, but it's $440K. It's a 3-3. It is 2 stories, but I actually liked the 2 stories. I liked how the upstairs area kind of had its own loft, its own, you could almost put your grandkids there and they could enjoy. You can make that a whole section for them if you wanted, or your guest room. You could make that another living room. It's a really nice area just in the upstairs alone. And so that unit itself is 2,300 square feet. So it's a big one as well. Now, going down from Angeline, you go down just a little bit, you're going to find Del Webb at Bexley, which is another fantastic brand new community that has one of the coolest clubhouses and community centers I have ever seen. I mean, the thing is 19,000 square feet is the clubhouse alone. So this is another new community. It's being built. It's still under construction. There are some resales in there, but mostly new construction. 850 homes, 2-2s, 1,300 square feet are starting at 400, and then they're going all the way up to the 3-bedroom, 4 baths that are 2,800 square feet for $800,000. Now, these are mostly single family homes, so you're still gonna have to do a little bit of maintenance on the home itself, but the community is stunning. And talk about location. I mean, you are perfect. The Land O'Lakes area is perfect for being out of town. You're still close to Tampa. You're about an hour from the beach, but it's got its own kind of section to it. Also, from an investment perspective, that place is growing like nowhere else in the Tampa Bay area. It's still fairly affordable now, but as companies continue to build that area up, I mean, home prices are just going to continue to appreciate as the area continues to develop. Another fantastic community I want to talk about up in that kind of Pasco, Land O'Lakes area is in Trinity, is Heritage Springs. Heritage Springs was built from 1999 to 2006, and it is one of the most well-maintained, pristine association. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful landscaping. It's an amazing community, and it has a top-notch, exclusive to residents only golf course, which you can enjoy as a resident. So for starters, The golf course alone is an 18-hole championship golf course. It's private, like I said. And then you've got the Heritage Springs Country Club, which is another absolutely massive clubhouse pretty much. And so it's got a restaurant, it's got a really nice heated pool, hot tub. They even do music performances around the pool. You can sit inside or outside for the restaurant. You've got a front desk, you've got a library, you've got card rooms, billiard rooms, there's a gym around the corner. And then if you go around the corner from that, separate from the building, but there's the pro shop where you can go and get golf balls if you want to go to the driving range, or start off playing a game there. But there's a lot going on in Heritage Springs. Now, Heritage Springs is mostly villas, but they do have some single family homes available. There's 1,300 homes available in the entire community. And like I said, they're pretty new, 1999 to 2006 builds. So it's still a very new community. Villas go for about they're two-twos. They go for about $345K, and there's 1,600 square feet. And then the single family homes, the average cost is for a 3-2, $470K, and those are around 2,000 square feet. And you can get stuff that's bigger. The 3-car garages are another popular one. Those tend to come up fairly less frequently, but you also are able to put in a private pool in your lot if you want. A lot of people have already done that, so that's a great option too. On the villas, they're attached villas. It's all maintained by the association, roof, exterior, everything. On the single family homes, you do have to take care of the exterior of it's like a house, but the actual common area grounds, those are maintained by the association. So moving on from kind of the more suburban style homes, let's go into the beach area. Let's go into Clearwater. What is the big 55 plus community in Clearwater? And you may have heard of it. It's On Top of the World. On Top of the World is absolutely massive. I mean, it was built between 1968 and 1999. So you've got, newer condos and older condos, but there is a total of 5,000 condos available in On Top of the World, and they're all kinds of sizes. They range from the 100K to the 400K. They're all very similar. The average price in there is about $200,000 for a 2-2. You're always going to be able to find a place in there. It's very popular. They have got some great amenities. For starters, they have 175 clubs that you can join. Everything from Tai Chi to a poker club, a philosophy club. I think I even saw a video game club. It's pretty amazing there. You've also got 4 tennis courts, 2 pools, 2 golf courses. One is 18 holes, one is 9 holes, sorry. And you've got a gym, fitness center, dog park, pavilion park. One of those places where you throw horseshoes. You've got a pickleball court, bocce ball court. You've got a shuffleboard court. So and then 2 activity centers where they'll host like comedy events and live music performances. So there's a lot going on Top of the World. It's a very close-knit community, so there's always something to do and something that's going on. Again, it's a great community. Another really cool community I want to talk about is Royal Stewart Arms in Dunedin, and this is one that doesn't get a lot of attention. So it's kind of a hidden gem in the Pinellas County area, and I'm going to tell you why it's amazing. So if you go to Pinellas County, and you're going to hear about Clearwater Beach, but then there's also Honeymoon Island directly north from there. And now Honeymoon Island is connected via causeway to the great, incredible city of Dunedin. Dunedin is one of the most popular areas for real estate in Pinellas County. For one, it has an absolutely fantastic downtown area with great restaurants. 2, there's a golf cart zone in the city. You can drive your golf cart from your house to the restaurant, back to your home. 3, it is directly across via causeway to a beach that's fairly private called Honeymoon Island. And on Honeymoon Island, you have to pay to get in. They do have memberships, but it just feels a lot calmer than Clearwater Beach. You can get in easy, you can get out easy, you enjoy yourself more, in my opinion, as someone who lives here on Honeymoon Island. Royal Stewart Arms is on Honeymoon Island, and it is a 55 plus condominium exclusive community that has direct access to the beach like no one else. And you know what? When you get tired of the beach, you just go across the causeway down to the downtown area and you enjoy your food, your restaurant, the live music that goes on at night, everything is there. And then you head back to Royal Stewart Arms. Now, those ones, they've got 450 units. The ones start at around 187K. They're 780 square feet. The next is the 2s. They're 325K for 1,000 square feet. And then your association fee, which is fairly important for condos, you always want to check that out. On the beach, they're always going to be a little higher because we do have to pay for flood insurance, and the association takes the bulk end of that cost on them. And so your monthly fee for the maintenance and all that is $500, which is not terrible actually for a condo that's right on the water. So that's Royal Stewart Arms, another great community that I would highly consider. And the last community that we are going to talk about today is possibly one of the biggest communities in Florida. I mean, it is one of the biggest communities in Florida, second to the Villages probably. That community is none other than Sun City Center. Sun City Center has a whopping 9,500 homes in their subdivision. Right next to it is Kings Point, which is another 55 plus community in the town of Sun City Center. So there's the city of Sun City Center, and then there's like the community Sun City Center. But Sun City Center, the city, is mostly 55 plus communities, and there are a ton in there. But anyhow, the two biggest are Sun City Center, which is 9,500 homes, and then Kings Point, which is 5,277 homes. So the total amount of residents in Sun City Center is easily in the tens of thousands, which is mind-blowing. So they have like their own retail centers, their own shopping places, their own restaurants, their own hospital, their own areas of worship. I mean, everything that's there is for them and them alone. I mean, it is really like a 55 plus paradise. Now, Sun City Center is huge, and I'll probably end up making a whole video on there. So some things to note: it was mostly started being built in 1963, and there are still new communities in there. For instance, the Preserve is a brand new community that is building new homes in Sun City Center as we speak. And so those homes, they range from the $400,000 range. Now, homes in Sun City Center, the 1-bedroom, 1-baths, which are condos, they go for $100,000 for a 770 square foot condo. The 2s, which is the average, this is the average kind of home in there. That is a 2, 300,000 for 1,500 square feet. The biggest kind of homes in there are 4 bedrooms, 3 baths for 630,000. Those are 2,700 square feet. It's got a lot going on there. There's 8 golf courses. There's a indoor pool. There's a lap pool. There's a resort style pool, and it is still growing. I mean, we will have to make an entire video on Sun City Center. But anyhow, I say all this to say that if you are someone who is, for one, qualified, 55 plus, and you're looking to move to the Tampa Bay area and you're trying to figure out which 55 plus community is for you, I would highly encourage you to check some of these out. So, feel free to text me or email me and just, hit me up and say, hey, Aaron, I want to know more about this community, and I would love to answer any questions you have. Other than that, hope you have a great day. Take care.